Grand risings like a can of biscuits, honey. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Don't nobody under the sound of my voice got Verizon, do it? Because I heard y'all was stranded yesterday. Oh, Verizon. Verizon had y'all stranded, didn't it? That's what I had heard. Verizon had y'all stranded out there. Well, there was supposed to be some more outages, so y'all just be careful, honey. It looked like y'all was Verizon was down for over 7 hours, child. And if you wasn't at home, there's no Wi-Fi, you was out of luck, honey. You was out of luck. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Let me make sure y'all can hear me. Okay, y'all can't hear me. All right. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I hope you guys are doing well. I heard that too, and I heard T-Mobile, but I didn't have any issues. Yeah, I have AT&T, and I didn't have any issues either. Um, so yeah, I got rid of Verizon because Verizon acted a fool last year, and I wasn't for it. So I been got rid of them. All right, what's up, Mama Bees? Good morning, good morning, good morning, Mama Bees. Good morning, Mama V. Good morning, Nurse Jones. Good morning, Leo Lion. Good morning, Miss Annette. Good morning, PM2 Ross. Good morning, good morning, good morning. And as the people come in, good morning to you as well. Okay. All right. So we're going to talk about a couple things this morning. We're going to kind of clear the air from yesterday's live. There's some things that I do need to clear up with that live. These preachers are still out here wilding out, still discussing stuff that ain't gonna help us in no way, shape, or form. Yes, they still talking about that dress. 15 days later, they still talking about their dress. Yep. Um, NeNe is coming back to Bravo. We're gonna talk about this STORMI situation over there with Belle Collective. We'll talk about the actual Belle Collective, the show, and some things dealing with ICE and some things that y'all need to be in the know of, especially dealing with ICE. Okay. And then I'm also clear up something that happened in the chat yesterday as well. All right. So good morning, everybody. Let's see who then came up in here. Hey, little baby, what's going on? Hey, Terry. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, Lock Queen. Good morning. Yeah, they still talking about this dress. I had to. So y'all remember that preacher that we listened to the other day? I don't really know that man. But we listened to him the other day. Him and Wooden still talking about this dress. And the crazy part about it is, y'all, folks want to argue with me up under my comment where I said I'm sick of him. We'll leave the dress alone. It's been 14 days. So this lady come talk about why you sick of him. And is he really talking about a dress? He is the Did you go to school? If you attended school, you learn that there's a root cause to everything. If you attended school, mhm, you learn that there's a root cause to everything, right? The root cause of y'all going back and forth is that dress. That's the root cause. Shut up already. That's how I feel. So anyway, all right, let's go ahead and get into the things, honey. Let's start with the good news. The queen will be back on Bravo. She's gonna be on. They have a new show, getting ready to celebrate 20 years of Housewives. They have a new show that is going to star several housewives as they go from city to city. Um, as they go from city to city. Uh-oh. Okay, I'm gonna save that because I want to talk about that too. But anyway, they go from city to city, visiting these housewives as they celebrate 30 years. According to Andy, we'll see about 60 housewives. Okay, very interesting to me. Very interesting to me. And when they stop in Atlanta, they will stop, and the Queen will now be she will be making an appearance in Atlanta. So NeNe did sign on. So I want to say this. The internet has a way of really just not understanding and really shitting on people, right? Here's what I mean by this, and I'm not saying this because it's NeNe. Monique also said y'all were really welcoming to Monique. Now, again, Monique didn't give allegations like NeNe did, but Monique also said she wasn't gonna do reality TV no more. She also said all this stuff. Y'all welcomed her back with open arms. With NeNe, it's questions about, um, well, you said they was racist and you said all this. But if they were able to come to a common ground, what that what does it hurt the audience? What does it hurt the people on the outside? That's something that they gotta tend to. And if NeNe and Andy and the network are in a good place now, then what do we what are we doing? What are we doing? I think lose the fact that she said that Bravo is a race. It's written in history, and if they need to revisit it, they'll revisit it. But what I don't understand is why folks keep saying, "Oh, they was racist, they was this," and y'all been knowing that she been working with Bravo. But did y'all think it was a rumor? People been telling y'all for the longest that she working with Bravo. And if NBC Universal could, it was still hiring NeNe to host the Emmys, to host the after party. I meant to host the after party for the Emmys or to host anything dealing with NBC Universal. Bravo is under NBC Universal. If the network had that much of an issue, they wouldn't have brought her back. It's just that simple. Like, they wouldn't have brought her back. So I think y'all just let that go. What does it do for us to keep harboring over the fact that she said these things? Again, the network, Andy, they may be playing in her face. Who knows? But at the same token, they got to some type of common ground to sign some kind of contract. You see what I'm saying? Like, again, I just don't think it matters. And y'all are gonna keep singing this song until y'all see her on screen. And then when y'all see her on screen, I thought Bravo was racist. I thought Andy was this. I thought, listen, if Andy can forgive NeNe for calling him, uh, 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 well, indirectly calling him a crackhead or whatever the case may be, then hey, who are we? That's what I'm saying. Who are we? To me, it just doesn't make sense. We singing the same song, and now the lady moving on. Okay, now let's address the issue with Portia. She thanked Portia. Here go everybody. I thought you didn't like Portia, girl. These people human at the end of the day, just like you. You say stuff all the time, and guess what? Sometimes you change your mind. You're grown. You're able to do that. We say stuff all the time in anger or when we're upset. And if people held something over our head every time we said something that we ain't had no business saying or that we said out of anger, to me, it would be the same thing. So let the lady alone. Let her sit over there on the network. If the network can forgive her, they the ones paying her, not y'all. That's all I'm saying. We not paying her. They are. So to me, it doesn't have anything to do with us at all. Allow them to do whatever they gonna do. If you gonna watch it, you gonna watch it. If you ain't, you ain't. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the extra stuff is just unnecessary. I'm happy that the queen is back. I am. I think that it's going to give us something that feels good, especially for NeNe's fans. Again, if you're not a fan of NeNe, then granted, you probably won't be watching. But a lot of people, unfortunately, well, fortunately, are fans of NeNe. A lot of people want NeNe back on their television screen, and that's where we are. She, her and Portia could have worked out their issues behind the scenes, and we don't know anything about it. But one thing I will say about NeNe and Portia, NeNe and Portia can bump heads, but NeNe and Portia have always, even when they did it on the show, NeNe and Portia can bump heads, but they're gonna always come back to each other. It's just what it is. It's housewives. That's what they do. Okay. Y'all getting worked up, run your blood pressure up over something that you can't do shit about. That's all I'm saying. All right. You can't do nothing about it. Shout out to the queen. Okay. She's back. She's back. And I'm glad. And I think that the network is taking baby steps with her. Like, for instance, hiring her to host the Emmy after party or whatever, or bringing her on as a guest or a friend of on this new show that they're doing. I believe they're taking baby steps with NeNe. And I wouldn't doubt. I mean, I wouldn't blame them for that at all. I wouldn't blame them of that. All right. Meta appoints Trump advisor Dina Powell McCormick as president and vice chair. You know what? I'm so sick of these people. Okay, hey, Mimi, what's going on? Hey, Moose Nux, what's going on? Hey, Miss Felicia. Hey, everybody that just came in. Mocha Drop, Bobby B. I see y'all. Kay Calloway, Miss Charlene Ford. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Listen, I'm happy that the Queen is back, and I cannot wait until she graces our TV screen. I probably won't be watching the other episodes. The only episode that I am probably going to tune into is that one of Atlanta. And let me also say this. Um let me give y'all the cast of this housewives bull crap. Um did they announce it here? Okay, yes they did. So it's gonna be Vicky Gumbelson, not interested. Teresa Judice, she I would like to see her dynamic with other women, because they talk about Teresa all the time. So I would like to see her with other women. Portia, I don't really understand Portia. I'm gonna be honest. I don't understand Portia being on this. To me, I'm not even a Phaedra fan, and y'all know I sure ain't no Sheree fan. But I would have, I wonder, maybe they wasn't offering Phaedra enough money. Maybe. I don't know. And maybe Sheree, again, I'm not a Sheree fan, but I would have loved to see more of an OG in that spot. And granted, um, Portia is a vet, but she ain't no OG. You know what I'm saying? Sheree is more of an OG. Well, Sheree started season 1, and who else did I say? Phaedra. Phaedra came season 3. I think Phaedra would have been better. Just my opinion on that. And I would have liked to see Phaedra in Giselle. I would have liked to see Phaedra and Giselle mix, because I don't know if they like each other or not. But that would have been interesting to see their dynamic. Lisa Barlow from Salt Lake City, Luann de Lesseps. I don't mind Luann. I think they should have brought Mary on. Giselle from Potomac. Giselle is no anchor, but we'll see. And Kyle Richards. You could have left Kyle as at Beverly Hills at her house. Who's interested in Kyle? Who's interested in Kyle? Hey, Crystal. Hey, Natty. Hey, Miss Tiffany. Who's interested in Kyle? I don't know if y'all watch Beverly Hills, but Kyle is far from interesting. Okay. Kyle is a big, boring blob of nothing. All right. Anyway, but that's going to be the iteration of the Housewives. Now, according to Kempire, I was listening to Kempire yesterday. According to Kempire, this isn't a road trip. They're calling it a road trip, but this is actually going to be a this is actually going. Apparently, they're going to be flying into these places and not no actual road trip. Half of the cast, no one's interested in. Exactly. I'm To be honest, the only person that I'm cool with on this list is Luann and Teresa. And the only reason why, and let me tell y'all this, Luann can hold the show. Luann can hold the show. I think Luann can hold the show. Giselle can't hold the show, and this season of Potomac is proving that. Kyle Richards can't hold no show down. Vicky Gumbelson can't hold no show down. She just got her job back. Teresa can hold the show. Portia, in my opinion, can't hold no show down. Portia is a good asset to a show, and Portia is good TV. But Portia can't hold down no show by herself, in my opinion. Lisa Barlow can't hold no show down by herself either. So, yeah, I agree. The cast is pretty blah, pretty blah. But also keep in mind that these are network favorites. Yeah, these are network favorites. That's why they got a. That's why they got a job. They network favorites. That's why. Hey Ty, NeNe, Luann, and Teresa are the only ones good for that show. I agree. And NeNe not even on full time. That's what sucks. But again, I think they're taking baby steps with NeNe. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. Can't wait to see it. All right. So let's get into. All right. The people are complaining about. Did y'all see? Did y'all see Drewski's video? Um, I don't know. Did y'all see Drewski's video? Drewski, in case if y'all don't know Drewski did like this parody of a church, and he was acting like he was in church dressed up in a suit or whatever, and he was hanging from the ceiling with these string things, and he just was doing some stuff, right? Um, they said that he was taking aims at mega church pastors in new skits, right? I didn't think that it wasn't funny. I thought it was funny when I saw it. And I'm a church boy. I mean, I'm just being honest. I thought it was funny. I thought it was very accurate. I thought it was on point. I thought all those things. So, I mean, but the Saints is mad. When I say the Saints is heated, the Saints is heated. But y'all should know that that's always coming. It's always coming. They always coming. And Drewski is by far funny for me. He's not funny to me, really, when he do his other stuff. To me, he kind of corny. But this was right on point. So if y'all haven't seen it, go over there on social media and look at it. I can't share it over here because Drewski ain't finna get me. But y'all go over there and look at it because again, I think it was on point. The Saints is always mad. And now let's move over here to the Saints since we talked about the Saints. Okay, let's talk about the Saints. So this reverend that got a hard on for Jamal at this point, this reverend that got a hard on for Jamal, is still talking about this dress 15 days later. Today is January the 15th, and we are still talking about this dress. What's crazy to me is the fact that this man got to keep getting up in his pulpit trying to prove that he just this man's man and he this and he that and he this and he that. Let me tell y'all something. Preachers, y'all's bona fide ego is going to always get your ass in trouble. Because why are you continuing to talk about that man's wife? Why are you continuing to talk about him? Why are you continuing to bring your beef to the pulpit? And everybody in the congregation want an amen and aha. But there could be one person that's sitting on that back pew back there that need a breakthrough, that needs something. And guess what? You just missed them because you chose to get up and address another pastor in your pulpit. It's getting ridiculous. And y'all wonder why folks are leaving the churches in droves. They sick of y'all foolishness. Y'all get out here and y'all talk about how folks gossip and do all that, but y'all engage. There was a moment in time where preachers did not engage with what was going on online. Y'all engage now. And so when you engage, it makes you just as messy. It makes you a gossiper. It makes you all of these things that you are trying to cast out of me that's still in you. I don't understand it. I don't get it. We finna listen to this, man. The video not that long. I think the video about 5 minutes. We finna listen to this man. And I want y'all to listen how he's continuously trying to prove how much of a man he is and how much of this and how he ain't scared because he's been preaching for 30 years. And, the Kojic is scared and the thing. To me, I want y'all to leave that man alone. Because when Jamal Bryant gets on here and get on his petty bag, I'm not going to be mad. When Jamal gets up here and get on his petty bag, I'm not going to be mad. I'm not going to be mad. I want y'all to listen to this man. Hold on. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Okay. Child, them ICE agents is wilding, bro. Okay, here we go. Oh, I lied. It's 9 minutes, but I'll speed it up because he doing too much. Please, y'all, make sure y'all mash that like button for your boy. I appreciate it dearly. I appreciate it. Come on, commercials. Come on. There we go. Okay, here we go.
And I'm gonna let them know that you raised 2 boys that now have productive families, and you have grandkids, and one is your sister. I said, there's no need to address it. Also know that preachers are afraid in this day and age. One person told me today that their pastor was afraid for me. Well, don't be afraid for me. Join me.
Who pastor telling they member that they afraid for this man? What reverend is that? Who is that? Who said that? Child. Anyway, y'all can hear this, can't it? I might need to turn it up.
His name up in it, and
by the way, y'all gonna hear like these pauses. I think it's the way that Joy 105.com maybe recorded the video. I don't know. It's not me. I just want to let y'all know. Okay, here we go.
I don't even call his name because when you call his name, there's little clicks and stuff that people go into, and then they tie all that together. I hate social media. Just so all of you, I hate it with a passion. I hate social media. I hate the gossiping. I hate Facebook. I hate TikTok. I hate Instagram. I hate the gossiping column because that's all it is. Right. People will come to hear you and call you if they think there's some hot gospel. But I've been preaching like this for 30 years. Yeah. This ain't nothing new to me. But people know what you should do. And the reason I took my time and read it slow, Mayberry and Andy Griffith, is because there's too many unqualified people saying what you should and should not say. I want to know have the courage of your conviction.
Well, see, Reverend, this is why y'all don't even want to go there with me. Reverend, what makes them not qualified? Everybody qualified to give an opinion. Everybody qualified to give an opinion. Even babes are qualified to give an opinion. What are you talking about? Huh? What are you talking about? Help me if I'm wrong, chat. Can't babes, babies, toddlers, young people can't get their opinion? Can't the grown people get their opinion about how they feel? Can't the people get their opinion about how they feel? So we got to be qualified. So what do that mean? Does that mean we got to go to seminary school to be qualified to give an opinion? We got to go. What you saying, Reverend? You saying I got to go around there to Bible college in order for me to be able to be qualified to tell you that you need to shut up about this dress? I don't even think that correlates, sir. I don't think you can tell us that we're not qualified to give you an opinion about shutting the hell up.
And if you don't have the courage of your conviction, and the Bible says, woe unto the preacher, the prophet, that everybody speaks well of. People are tuned in now, they ain't never watched me before, just trying to figure out, is he going to say a name so we can click something on? But shame on the church. Shame on all the bishops. I'll say what my pastor can't say. Shame on the bishops in the Church of God in Christ. who won't stand against this mess. Shame on all the leaders who refuse to stand against the mess that we see.
And shame on you, the man of God who continues to talk about a dress but ain't helping nobody in your church. Shame on you. Huh? Oh, I think it could backfire on you. Shame on you. Right? Shame on you about everything that is happening in this world. And shame on you for still talking about this dress 15 days later. I think there's a now if we're gonna shame on the bishops for not speaking about it in the Church of God in Christ, shame on you for coming at somebody's wife and husband. I mean, somebody's wife and another preacher in your pulpit. Shame on you. Shame on you for not taking your members in your congregation serious. Shame on you.
All of you, this little black boy, this little black country boy, and Fuquay-Varina, that the Lord has blessed to build a nice church, who God has been faithful to. Let me tell you about this country boy.
Well, let me tell you something, Reverend. You might want to tell your because you say you got a nice church and stuff. Well, you probably should focus on your lighting. Your lighting is horrible over there at your church. Okay, kind of wondering if the light bill has been paid or what over there. But your lighting is horrible. Go get you some up lighting.
Bishops that travel around the world. I'm not talking about my pastor. You are flying around and you opportunity to make monies and things like that, and you are afraid to stand up against righteousness. It don't make sense when you look online. That ain't number two people up there, me and my pastor. Now that is a testament to the weakness of the preaching in the body of Christ right now. I got homeboys who ain't even saved. Won't come out the lodge. One of them just been talking so bad about me. And then I found out another one had been talking bad about me. Y'all know when I see my homeboys, I'm gonna say, don't agree with me. Don't agree with me. Because you ain't qualified.
They will actually pay you for just playing their games. There's this app called Just Play.
It don't hurt my feelings. I might say, what is he up here talking about? I'm talking about the lack, because I'm going to show you some in the Bible. It didn't say for
I promise y'all that's
it says
not
the
me.
brethren. See, if you at your job, you letting everything slide, shame on you. But when you walk around and you're a bishop, you fly all over it. Not my pastor. And when you see, I'm so glad we didn't get the pastor from Texas. I'm being careful, I ain't call no names. He go by the name when we tried to 2 years ago. Because he's endorsing everything that's wrong. You know what they're going to do? They're going to say, he said TK, there's something to figure out. Now we're going to link that to such and such and such. I don't care. And look, y'all don't get up there and argue and fight for me.
Nigga, if you so bad, say the name. Say the name. Shut up with all this guessing and tic-tac-toeing and say the damn name. Weirdo.
Because it don't even address it. Don't, I mean, for real. Because
Is this not gossiping? I'm sick of y'all preachers. I promise you I am. I'm sick of y'all. Is this not gossiping? You are doing the very thing that you are getting ready to condemn everybody else for. I don't understand that. Shut up speaking about stuff you know you do, and you sitting up here condemning the next person for doing it. You literally gossiping right now. But you just got through saying in your sermon, all the YouTubers that's gossiping and doing everything, but you gossiping in the pulpit. Well, I'm not following nobody like this. I promise you I'm not. I done told y'all time and time again. You can't tell me to stop doing something that you're doing. You're engaging, niece.
is in trouble. show you what the Bible says. We really got it twisted and mixed up. This thing called righteousness. People will dog the sin that the preacher is calling out. Black people, let me talk to my people, because Jesus came to his own first, and his own received him not, to them to be called the sons of God. I want to teach from tonight, Tell Me Something Good Part 2, simply entitled, Mark Them. Mark Them. I got phone calls.
Girl, I'm done. I'm not gonna keep listening to this clown. I'm just not. I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna sing it to the rooftops, and nobody can change my opinion about this. I want y'all, men of God, women of God, stop engaging. If you gon' get up and preach and sound dumb, so basically you gotta study out about Jamal Bryant instead of preaching the word of God in your pulpit. You concerned about Jamal Bryant. Y'all are like giving real weird obsessive vibes is what it's giving me every Sunday. Same thing with Bishop Wooden. So you rather preach about Jamal Bryant and his wife on Sunday, the first Sunday of the year, the second Sunday, and Bible study and everything else. Then he go on to talk about the way Jamal dressed. Talking about Jamal be out here looking like a clown. He be wearing different stuff, like different mismatched stuff, and he look crazy, look like a clown, and he wear suits. Yes, sir, we know you wear suits. We know you go over there and get your suits from K&G. We get it. We get it. We know where you get your suits from. But y'all are like giving me, I don't understand this. I don't get it. They're low-key jealous of Jamal and his wife. I think so too. I just think he's a clown. Whoever he is, he's a clown. But they still talking about it. I'm like, sir, let it go. You didn't come up with a teaching plan for the year. We know you didn't do a vision board. We know you didn't write nothing down or none of that. Because now you're preaching on Jamal. You have created a whole Bible study geared toward Jamal. If I ain't seen nothing that's crazy, I don't know, y'all. All right, let's move on, y'all. What else I want to get into? Let's talk about it. Let's address the elephant in the room from yesterday. Let's go on and address it. Okay. Well, I want to address two things. I'm going to address the melody piece and all of that in a moment. But I wanted to address something here really quick. All right. Yesterday, I kind of got a little agitated in my chat. All right. I did. I got very agitated. And I got agitated because we were having a conversation about politics. And we were talking about what ICE is doing to people. And someone in the chat said that they were a part of the 92% and that they were chilling. And that pissed me off. I'm just telling y'all the truth. Sent me to oblivion. And the reason why it sent me to a place of uneasiness is because I just was sent the video where a black woman and her son were detained by ICE. But before they detained the mom, they pushed the son down on the ground, put him in handcuffs, then went to pull the mom out of the car. It's about 6 ICE agents on one woman, pulling her out of the car. Black woman, let me be clear. A black woman, pulling her out of the car. I'm going to say this, and this person can think I'm addressing them directly or anybody who is a part of the 92%. I respect y'all and I appreciate y'all for being a part of the 92%. But I do want to tell y'all right now that shit don't fucking matter. Because the 92% is involved in the 100% of the people that are being detained by ICE, that are being mistreated. Last night, people are peacefully protesting. They sprayed these people with tear gas. They used some other kind of flammable gas on a man, and the man almost like he could not breathe, he couldn't see, he couldn't do anything, and it's like a green smoke that they're using, blasting them heavy things at people. Let me tell y'all something, and I'm gonna say this as respectful and humble as I know how. Over here on my page, we will be discussing politics. And if it's not your judge, get out the chat. That's the way I see it. Sorry. But nobody can tell me what to discuss, what not to discuss. If you don't like it, there's an exit button, and I want you to use it. Because what I'm going to ever do is keep my people in the know of what's going on around here in these political streets. Because right now, we're in a fight for our life. It ain't just let's log on to YouTube and go to work today. No, there's a lot going on in this world. And us choosing to put a blind eye to it is the very reason why folk don't vote. The very reason folk want to play. And we cannot play about what is currently going on with our current administration. There is such a high possibility that we could be at war with so many people soon. And y'all sitting up talking about how y'all chilling. Now that pissed me off. I'm sorry. It did. Because what the hell we chilling on? What we chilling? Chilling? Y'all do know that they unalived a black man before they unalived Renee Good. And we didn't hear much about that at all. Which then again shows us that the media has never been on our side, and they're not on our side. Which is why I'm glad we have a Joy Reid and a Don Lemon and a Roland Martin, people who are outside of a network and can do it and say whatever they need to keep their people informed or to keep people informed. I was going to apologize, but that would be very fake of me because I don't mean it. I'm not apologizing for that. I'm not apologizing for feeling like we don't have time to sit down and patty cake bakers, man. We don't have time for that. Did you see the black woman? They crashed into her car and she screamed as they dragged her out of the car, saying that she is a U.S. citizen and they took her away. No, I didn't see that, but I did see, and maybe you sent this to me last night, Mama Bees, but no, that was Terry that sent this to me. Broke my heart. A woman said that her taxi got pulled over by ICE. This was the third time, according to her taxi driver. But I was watching a video yesterday where ICE pulled over a Uber driver, dragged that Uber driver right on out of the car, and then took that lady car and parked it on down the street in a place after they done busted the windows out, done wrecked it, everything. Y'all, we don't have time to listen to people. And also, let me say this. People have said, I don't want to talk about politics on YouTube. Where the hell where are you getting your information from then? Because to be honest with you, the independent media outlets that's gonna tell you the truth is right here on YouTube. And the next thing I'm gonna say, again, if it ain't your judge, if it's not your conversation, you leave, you exit stage left. It's okay. You exit quietly. You don't gotta announce your departure. This ain't no airport. Shout out to talking shit with Shane. This ain't no airport. You ain't got to tell me where you going, where you departing from. No, just leave if it's not your conversation. But I told my people yesterday that really aggravated me, especially because y'all know how I get down. We've been talking politics over here. We've been talking politics back on my backup channel. We've been talking it. And ain't nobody gonna make me stop it. You don't like it, don't listen. Now, Annette said, Chef, did you see the one where they detained the woman and her son was transitioning? I did see that lady was locked up while her son took his last breath. I did. Mm-hmm. And that's sad, Kim's Irons, because everything that we have seen could be us. We've been here before. But everything that we have seen could be us. And it is us in some situations. And you're right. Until it until it directly affects people, they don't care. So to the people that do, shout out to y'all for being here. Shout out to y'all for sending me information, because I don't see everything. It's so much going on. It's impossible to see everything. So I appreciate y'all. I don't have a problem with y'all sending me these videos on Instagram and stuff like. I don't have a problem with that at all, because there are times where I sit and I just look at what they're doing, and I'm like, bro, this is insane. This is heartbreaking. This is crazy. This is what America is. This is America. This is the country that we live in. So again, I just I can't. But what I am gonna do is continue to sing to the rooftops for the people that do care. Yeah. We're gonna continue to sing to the rooftops for the people that do care. I don't care if I got 2 people in my chat. If politics is on the agenda, if something in this world is going on and it's on the agenda, you best believe we're gonna talk about it. Many feel like what can they do? See, the problem is right now, you need a plan. You need a plan for when it. See, this is where a lot of people mess up. They don't have no plan on doing anything. If ICE come to knock on your door, they don't have a warrant. Folks don't know their rights. It's so much that can be done right now. Folks don't know what their rights are. And being in the know is not necessarily saying that you have to do something. You just need to know what's going on so that you are prepared for when it does come your way. You know what else they can do? They can vote in their they can vote in the midterms. That's something that they can do. You know what else they can do? They can vote in their local elections. Folks don't vote in their local elections. Let's keep it real. They don't even vote for the president of the United States, so we know they're not voting in their local elections. Half of the reason why we're not here is because people didn't vote. So that's what they can do. That's what they can do. They can get out and vote in the elections. Your local is just as important as voting for the president of the United States. Actually, it's a bit more important, in my opinion. Voting was important back on November of 2024. Voting was important then, but folk won't doing it. And this is why I say, when people get out here and say, "Oh, y'all dog Nikki out for Nikki doing what she do," see, here's the problem, though, right? When you start doing stuff like what Nikki is doing and Snoop Dogg, it confuses the people. Then they don't vote. Then they don't sound the alarm. The thing with Nicki Minaj is Nicki Minaj has a really young fan base. The problem with that is these people, most of those aren't going to vote, which is why Kamala Harris was smart for how she did her campaign, inviting Beyonce, inviting Taylor Swift, inviting these people so that their audience is able to see and able to hear. Now, everybody ain't going to agree, right? But what it does is it helps these younger people to understand that your vote does matter, because that's what the young people say. Oh, I don't vote because I don't think my vote counts, or my vote don't matter. It don't matter. It duh, 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 duh. And I get it, because the current administration make you feel that way. And that's what they want to do. So he can remain in office forever and not have to go by these terms. So I just listen again, y'all. Please get out and vote in your in the Lord have mercy, my mind. Get out and vote, vote, and take this information in. And sometimes it can be overwhelming, but take this information in. I keep giving a prime example. This is a prime example. When the food stamps got cut off right before the holidays, what frustrated me the most was the fact that people did not understand that in this big nasty bill, they are cutting SNAP benefits. And because we don't read and we don't care to know what's going on, we don't care until it starts affecting us. So we're going to go down another path of people not getting cut from their SNAP benefits. And it's going to be the same cycle of, oh, why is this all of a sudden happening? It ain't all of a sudden. You do know that this was a bill that was passed. That's my point. My point is, y'all, we have to be in the know. We gotta know this information. Again, I get it. We got stuff going on in our own life and stuff like that. I understand all of that. But we gotta understand that if we don't take in the information and help other people, we done for. You know what I mean? Like, and another thing, and I'm gonna leave it at this. When I say I have nothing for people who support this administration, who support ICE, who does any of these things, I mean it. I mean it. Because you can't love me in one breath and literally agree with and love the person that don't love us or care about us. That's the way I see it. You can't love me. Oh, I love you, Chef. But then you around here loving on a man that hates our guts. That if all of us can be swept off of this earth, which is what they're trying to do, if all of us can be swept off of this earth within a split second, he will do it. Yeah, nah, man. Nah, man. You just not for me. You're not for me. I want you to stay right there where you at. All right. Now let's get into this other piece of stuff, y'all. All right. So it was announced yesterday. I knew about this. Now, this is some tea that I'm giving y'all. I knew about let me say this. I be listening to a lot of people say, "Oh, Carlos is fired by OWN, and OWN don't want Carlos." And I listen to people saying that, and I get it. Y'all don't like them, and that's what you'll say behind it, right? But everything in business is about coinages. It's about money. It's about what can be brought in, what can be what. That's what it's about. So Stormy Steele, who was on Love and Marriage Huntsville, which in my opinion, Stormy should have never been on Love and Marriage Huntsville. I think this is something they should have done for Stormy way in the beginning, in my opinion. Um, I'm blocked by Stormy. I don't really have. Let me set this record straight. I don't have a problem with Stormy in a way that I go troll her or I go over there and bother her or I've never ordered her products, so I have nothing to say about her products. But what I did say, and I will always stand on this, right? Stop torturing people's businesses because you don't like them. You've never ordered anything from them. You've never done it. I will always say that. It's just not necessary because you have to understand something. That shit has to boomerang back to you. Do people understand that? That when you sow discord, whether it's somebody's business, them personally, whatever it is, that thing has to slingshot back and hit you at some point. So no, I will never stand for people wanting to ruin someone's brand. I will never stand for it. I won't. And you want to know why? Because there are people that I enjoy and that I like that I wouldn't want to see that happen to at all. So therefore, I want you to succeed. I just don't go over to your page and I just don't go over to your ticket. I mean, I'm blocked and I'm cool with that. But I just don't like it. And I've always stood 10 toes on that. And that's why a lot of people don't like me. A lot of people don't like me because they feel like, oh, you taking up for Stormy. You don't really rock with Mel. Y'all are lame for that. It is 2026. Has Stormy done some things that I don't agree with and that I don't like? Absolutely. But it ain't never made me want to go and call Target and call HEB and call Walmart and call CVS and get her products taken off of the shelf. Girl, for what? I ain't never wanted to calculate and get a lawsuit started. And why? Dash got a boomerang on you. So, with that being said, to you fake and phony hoes that was in here yesterday that said that I am working with AL and Stormy to come at Melody is dumb. And I really wish y'all not bringing that over here in 2026. I promise to God, y'all not. Not doing this with y'all in 2026. It is a new year, and we have been great and peaceful over here since the 15th. Now, let me tell y'all why I did the video that I did yesterday. And for everybody that don't like it, you can do one good thing. You can kiss my ass. That's what you can do. Here's why I did it. I did it to play reverse Uno. That's why I did it. The woman hit me up asking me to expose Melody, and I said, oh, baby, I'll expose you, is what I do. I'll play reverse Uno. I knew the lady was loony. I knew the lady was loony because me and my Patreon already listened to the videos. Who was in Patreon that night and heard us listening to the videos? We already listened. So it was news to the people that came over here in the chat yesterday. That's why I did it. You know why else I did it? Because I'm grown. That's why I did it. I am so sick of y'all talking to me like I'm y'all child. I ain't your motherfucking child. You don't talk to me like that. You talk to me like you got some sense. You talk to me like you talking to somebody grown. Who do y'all be charging up in these combos? Like, who do you think you're talking to? No. That's not a rhetorical question. I want the people to answer that. Who do y'all think y'all be talking to? You must be thinking you talking to your little boy, your little grandson, whoever. But you're not talking to me. I get to do whatever I want to do. Somebody in the comments said you should put this video, you should take this video down and put it on members only. Girl, you'll suck my big toe before I delete the video and put it on members only. I'm grown. I get to do whatever I want. I'm sick of y'all trying to come over and run somebody's platform. Get your YouTube, it's free. And pray you get monetized. You do whatever the hell you want to do. That's just like trying to tell somebody what to do in their own house. You're nuts. You're not coming over here and telling me what to do. Girl, I don't understand that. And that go for every content creator out here. Y'all stop talking to them like you run them. Who you think you are? Girl. Thank you for your catch out, Miss Kim. I appreciate it, baby. Thank you. I ain't even took up no offering yet, but I sure appreciate you. So what I chose to do was to get up here and expose her. That's what I chose to do. I chose to get up here and expose her because of the fact of her saying, could you expose Melody? And I'm thinking in my mind, there's no way that this lady could possibly think that I would ever get up on my, like, what am I exposing her for? So I said, okay, you can play this game. I got you. But to say that I did this on a day of Stormi's announcement, to be honest with y'all, I didn't know when the announcement was going to be made about Stormi, but I've been knowing about the show since last October. And to be honest with y'all, there's another show Carlos is working on too that will be coming out in 2026. I already knew about it. I hinted at it back when Belle Collective was on. I hinted at it. But to say that I did that video on the day that her announcement was made, and it's like I'm siding with him and her to come at Melody, that is straight up bullcrap. Y'all ain't changed y'all stripes not one bit. Y'all still messy. Y'all still dumb. Y'all still messy. Y'all still going in droves and chats and doing messy. And then when you get called out, then y'all want to leave the chat and stuff like that. No, get your ass back in here. You messy. Get back in here and hear what I gotta say. Y'all messy. Yeah. We know you working with we know you working with Carlos, and that's it. It was Carlos, Stormi, and the other guy over there. I ain't even gonna say his initials. So Stormi now has a new show. It's called Belle Collective Birmingham. I'm not going to say that I'm not gonna watch it. I'm gonna give it a try. I sure am. I like the original Belle Collective. There are some things that I wish would be sharpened up on Belle Collective, but I like Belle Collective. I've always liked Belle Collective. I watched Belle Collective from day one, and I loved it. Got so many people watching it. Got so many people watching Belle Collective. So yeah, I'm gonna give it a try. My thing with reality shows at this point in my life now, listen, I check out. It doesn't take much for me to check out. It doesn't. But I'm gonna watch it. And let me say this. There's other ladies that are gonna be on the show. I want to see what they got. I want to see what they bringing. We always talking about seeing new people on reality TV. So absolutely, I'm going to watch it. And congratulations to her. Congratulations to her. I don't have no hate in my body for Stormi getting a show. What I will say though is this should have been done in the beginning. Stormi should have never been on Love and Marriage Huntsville, in my opinion. So I I'm here for it. We're gonna see what it gives. And if I decide to check out, if I decide to review it, I'll let y'all know. But I do want to see what it's gonna give. I do. That does not mean I hate Mel. That does not mean I don't like Mel. That does not mean I don't support Mel. That don't mean I don't rock with Mel. And let me say this so that we're absolutely clear. Came now under the sound of my voice tell me what to watch, what not to watch, what to review, what not to review, and what can't none of y'all tell me what to do. So yeah, I will be giving it a try. Congratulations to Stormy. Congratulations to the other ladies that are on the show. Absolutely. And congratulations to the actual Belle Collective. They are coming back February the 13th. We did see like a little sneak peek. Letitia and Letitia and Latrice is back into it, and I told y'all that was gonna happen. Um, again, I just I want to see something new. We've moved into 2026. I do. I want to see something new. I want to see something new. So I'm gonna watch it. And we may even do a watch party for the first episode just to see what it's like. You know what? That's exactly what I'm gonna do because I'm gonna piss the people off. We gonna set up a watch party as soon as it come out, and we're gonna be watching it, and we'll watch it together. And we'll no, a teaser for regular Belle Collective, Belle Collective Jackson. I I wonder if that's how he gonna change the show title. Because he would have to, right? He'd have to change it to Belle Collective Jackson if this is because now Belle Collective is gonna be a franchise like Love Marriage Huntsville, or Love and Marriage. So I wonder if he gonna change the original Belle Collective to Belle Collective Jackson so people don't get it mixed up. That's what I'm wondering. Carlos went live yesterday. I might go look at that video just to see how he gonna do it. Um, oh yeah. The original teaser it's only like 30 seconds. That's not the full trailer. I'm sure the full trailer probably come out at the end of this month or beginning of February. But I'm interested in seeing it. In the teaser, you can see Latrice and Letitia getting ready to box. And you know what I gotta say about that? I'm not mad at Latrice. I'm not. And let me tell you why I'm not mad at her. Did y'all forget what Letitia did to her at that reunion? Was Letitia and Marie not ready to box Latrice? Now Latrice has her ways with me, but to me, I think it's no different. Y'all tried to charge up that girl at that reunion like Letitia was standing over her like she was about ready to. So I'm sorry, you got it back. You got it back. So I don't feel no ways tired about Letitia getting exactly what she put out. I've been telling y'all this. Letitia, she sit up and she acting all innocent like she ain't done nothing. And girl, people only giving you what you give them. Letitia is messy. And again, it took me a minute to figure out Letitia. Birmingham. I see you there. Birmingham. Birmingham. Oh, they need to let me do their theme song. Welcome to Birmingham. 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 Hey, Tanya Boo. What's up? She's the main one with her hands in the pot. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. And I'm going to tell y'all something else. In my opinion, y'all might disagree with this, but I felt like Letitia, she, I think what Letitia was banking on being comfortable, being the anchor of the show. She was banking on being comfortable, and Latrice is making her uncomfortable. And I love it. Let me get my water, y'all. Hold on 1 second. Latrice is making her uncomfortable. Latrice is making her uncomfortable, and Latrice is making Letitia work. I still haven't forgot how her and Marie did Tamra. Me either. I ain't gonna never forget it. Why them videos gonna stay right up here on my page too. They did Tamra wrong. And then now y'all, I heard about some other stuff that's gonna happen this season. It might make y'all mad again. I'll just leave it right there. We'll see if it play out. Oh, we'll see if it play out, y'all. Yeah, what they did to Tamra was nasty. It was very nasty. Very, very nasty. Now, what if somebody turn around and did that to y'all? Mm-hmm. And now when you get your karma back, y'all got a problem. Marie, you can be next, honey. Marie been skating up, the last 2 seasons. Marie been skating by. Marie been skating by these last 2 seasons, and I ain't saying she ain't showing her work and stuff like that. I'm saying as far as the Marie we know, she's skating by. So we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see what it give. We gonna see what it give. But again, congratulations to STORMI. I'm not mad at a Belle Collective Birmingham, and I don't think she moved to Birmingham. I think she's still in Huntsville, but I don't think Birmingham and Huntsville is far from each other. Cause you see how quickly she defends Glenn. Yeah, yeah. I cannot. I cannot. That's why I say she been coasting along. I mean, Letitia wanted to be comfortable. That's what Letitia wanted. She wanted to be comfortable. And I'm also not gonna forget what they did to Akeisha either. Was Akeisha my favorite? No, she wasn't. But um um I don't like what they did to Akeisha either. Sometimes she don't deserve to be on this platform. Girl, Chef, have you heard anything about Heart and Hustle Houston? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. Okay. I fit to give y'all I fit to give y'all some tea. I fit to give y'all some tea. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for some tea? Y'all ready? Let me know if y'all ready. Did y'all watch Heart and Hustle Houston? Let me know if y'all ready. Let me know if y'all ready for this tea. Let me know if y'all ready for this tea. I have to give that laugh. Let me know if y'all ready for some Heart and Hustle tea. Let me know, let me know, let me know. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? Okay. We are getting a season 2. We are getting a season 2. Hey. Yeah, and they are currently filming, honey. Yes, honey. We are getting a season 2, y'all. We are getting a season 2, and they actually been filming for, I want to say they've been filming for probably about a month and a half now. So yeah, they're filming. They are filming, and I am super excited about it. If OWN would not have given us a season 2, I'd have been on OWN's ass. I'm not lying to y'all, because Heart and Hustle Houston was a, a breath of fresh air. It's not reality like we used to it. It ain't Housewives. It ain't Love and Marriage Huntsville. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? It was a beautiful show, and y'all might see somebody on there as well. Anyway, also too, shout out to the ladies of Heart and Hustle Houston, since we are going to be in Houston for the awards. There are a couple of ladies on the cast that will be at the awards as well. They have confirmed their attendance, and I am super excited about that as well. So yeah, y'all, just stay tuned, honey. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Mm-hmm. And I think people know that they're filming. Well, if you follow some of the ladies, you Ro just recently had an event, I want to say last weekend, where it was an open event. It was an open invitation to people who wanted to come to her. I think Ro has a a lounge like NeNe's old lounge. It's like a restaurant lounge. Um, and they were doing something there, and they were looking for people to film and stuff. So I'm just excited. I'm excited. I'm excited. So yeah. So even if listen, y'all come on down to Houston to the awards, honey. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. It's gonna be a time. I'm excited. I'm excited. Um, and that letter that I wrote to own, oh, the people saw it. The people saw it. The people saw that letter. The people saw that letter. That's why I had to come ask my patrons. I was like, is this letter too harsh? Cause they may actually really see it. And they did see it. And from my understanding, they had a full-blown discussion about that post. I was like, oh, wait. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited. I'm so excited. So excited about Heart and Hustle Houston. Now I don't know about the Family Empire show, y'all. That's Carlos King's. That's also a Carlos King production. Now Heart and Hustle Houston, so people don't get it confused. Heart and Hustle Houston is Jesse Collins Entertainment. Okay, Jesse Collins has produced so many things. He's produced the Grammys. He's produced the BET Awards. He's produced the Soul Train Awards. He's produced Sunday's Best. He's produced he's produced all your big major awards and stuff like that. So people won't get it confused, because I think that's another reason why people weren't watching it, is because honestly they thought it was a Carlos King production, and it's not. Jesse Collins production, which, and I don't even know how people could watch that show and think that that's a Carlos King production. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why that's the case. I don't know. I don't know. And that's another thing, little baby. I pray that this go around that I pray they get a reunion. I've advocated for them to get a reunion. I've I've written letters to OWN, like real letters, and sent them to OWN. I'm advocating for them to get a reunion. I'm advocating for them to get a longer season. And I've advocated, now again, this ain't gotta happen because it's me. I'm just saying this is what I've done. Um um I advocated for that, and something else I advocated for. What else did I write in that letter? It was a reunion, longer season, and it was something else. I can't remember. And I do believe they're adding one new lady. I believe. I believe they're adding one new one new lady. She's gonna mix with the ladies as a friend of. I hope they don't bring that, what's her name, back, that lady that was sitting at the end of the table trying to cuss Row out. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all remember that lady? I hope they don't bring her on at all. But yeah, I'm excited for everybody that is getting their just due, their recognition. I'm excited about the award show. Voting opens tomorrow. Uh I want y'all to vote for everybody. Heart and Hustle Houston is the only show I'm interested in. It was a really good show. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed getting to know the ladies. This season, I think we're gonna see Elena navigating without Jason, Justin, Jevero, whatever his name was. Um, we're gonna see her navigating, being a single mother, and um, hopefully we get to see some more of Latoya's dating life. Labrina, they are building a new um, they're building them a new child. This house gonna be huge. So they selling their current land, and I want to say she said, what did she tell me at the thing? She told me that they purchased. I can't remember. Was it 15 acres? It's something. It's something. She have basically They're upgrading their home. They're selling their current home in the land that they're on, and y'all know she has that big old land and everything. She is Yeah, the you know me lady. Her. Yeah, that crazy lady. Um, but Labrina, she's doing that. I think she's opening up a Pilates spa or a Pilates. I don't really know what Pilates is, but she's opening up a thing for Pilates. She still has her spa. Um, um, Elena is still beating a girl's face with the makeup. Her and Latoya look at her good friends. Manera, that's my girl, y'all. I really think, okay, between her and Labrina, they was just the sweetest as pie. They was sweet as pie. Like, actually meeting these people in person can give you such a different outlook on them. And it's not that I didn't like them or anything like that. I'm not saying that at all. But she gave what she gave on the show was far from what she gave in person. In person, she was sweet, she was giddy, she was giggly. Like, we had a good time. We talked the majority of the time. Then when I got ready to go to the car, Labrina yells out and she like, Chef, where you going? I said, I'm going to the car. Now you need to come back in here. So I'm excited to see Latoria. She now I last season we saw Latoria lead the entertainment industry. Latoria really did not lead the entertainment industry. I don't think it's in her to lead the entertainment industry. She's been doing it for too long. I don't think I still think she's focusing on community and outreach and stuff like that, but I still think she's in the entertainment industry. Who else we got? Latoria, Labrina, Manera, um, Chloe. Chloe, Chloe's events. Chloe is that girl with the events. Chloe is that girl with the events. Okay. Her and her man is living their best. Her and her young man living their best life. I've been seeing them because I follow everybody pretty much on social media. Everybody been out doing a big one. Ro. Ro will be doing we'll be seeing more. I'm sure we'll be seeing more of her restaurant and stuff because like I said, they've been filming there. Um Hopefully we get to see Rose love life. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see her love life, see what she over there hanging on. Um and I like this new cut on roll. That platinum cut on roll. Oh, honey. Listen, every time Ro posts a picture, baby girl. Yeah, I get the grin there. Huh. 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 Um Yeah, I love Labrina was so sweet, y'all. Like Labrina was so super sweet. She was the one that invited me to the finale party. Um she's so sweet. She she really she really is sweet. She is so sweet. She's beautiful. All of these ladies are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. Every last one of them is beautiful. Um but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited about Heart and Hustle Houston. I really am. I really am. Ayanla Fix My Life does come back this Saturday, the 17th, I believe. Um I am gonna give the first episode a try. It's supposed to be like she's going down memory lane to talk about some of the things. I also listened to Ayanla's conversation with Oprah, and I really do think they had a great conversation. She talked about how her daughter's deaths were different and how they kind of pulled her away from the industry as well. She talked about that. If y'all haven't seen that, that was a really good interview between Oprah and Ayanna. But and also too, y'all know everybody say that Oprah have issues with folks and this and that, and they've been saying for years, which they might have had an issue, and she might just decided to come back. But that interview was really good, and their dynamic in that interview was actually A1. So y'all check that out too. It was good. It was good. And then I have about maybe 15, 20 more minutes to listen to finish listening to Jill Scott's interview. I'm gonna come down here and talk about Jill Scott's interview because I think her interview was interesting. And interesting in a good way. Interesting in a good way. I like these nuggets that she dropped and stuff. So I do think I want to talk about Jill Scott's interview. What else? What else? What else? What else, y'all? What else? What else? What else is coming up? 2026. The Reality TV Starlight Award. I know y'all sick of me. Prepare to be sick of me about these awards. Okay, prepare to be sick of me. This is my baby, y'all. It's my baby. I've worked so hard. I ain't getting emotional. I'm a G. I'm a G. I ain't getting emotional. Listen, seeing the awards literally roll out before my eyes is y'all. This is crazy. This is crazy. This to me, seeing this be executed is crazy work to me. We signed another contract yesterday, and it just I don't know, y'all. It just did something to me. It just we ready. We ready. This awards is gonna be one for the books, one to remember. Y'all, this awards is actually being produced. Um we got two beautiful good hosts. I cannot wait for y'all to find out who the host is gonna be. Some people already know, but um I can't wait for y'all to publicly figure out who the host is going to be. I can't wait for y'all to see all of the people that's going to show up and have a good time. I can't wait to honor some of these Heart and Hustle Houston ladies. I can't wait to honor just I can't wait. I can't wait. Uh um it's gonna be a time. And I really hope you guys can come. If you've never been to Houston, it's a good time for you to plan your trip to Houston to the awards. But yeah, I think we're gonna have us an amazing time. And I'm just about celebrating people that often get overlooked. That's what this is about for me. We do this, we wake up every day, we get up every day, we click this go live button, and this ain't easy. It's not easy. Podcasting is not easy. YouTube ain't easy. No matter what kind of content creation you do, it ain't easy. And sometimes you don't be feeling like doing shit. Okay. And so, with that being said, I wanted to create a platform or create an area where people could be recognized for the things that they do where they go unrecognized. And so that's what the momentum. Dang, I talk about the award show. Y'all drop like roaches, honey. I'm prepared for me to talk about my baby. I talk about the awards, and y'all get to drop it like roaches, honey. Drop it like flies. Um, yeah, I'm gonna talk about it to the rooftops. Um, so the award show, we will be taping it in June. We'll be taping it in June. It will air for the public in November. Okay. Taping it in June during the award show weekend, and it will air in November. Okay, so yeah, you're gonna have to wait a while to see it. Um, Shout out to all of our honorees. We're honoring Melody Cherie, Scotty, um, Dario Abrams. We're honoring Tony Bryce. Some of these people y'all may not know. We're honoring Tony Bryce. Y'all know Scotty though. So we're honoring several people, and I'm really excited about it for the space that they've created. Scotty been on this thing for 15 years. 15 whole years dealing with crazy folk. So I absolutely cannot wait for everybody to see the labor of our work and the things that we've done. Okay. Now I did want to say this. Let me tell you this real quick. That lady that I played in that video is not who y'all think it is. And I'm not gonna say that person's name over here because I don't know her. But the lady that's in that video, that is not who y'all think it is. Because you can go look and see that it's not her. Her actual face is on her TikTok. So it's not who y'all think it is. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's not who y'all think it is. Hey, Miss Gina. Oh yeah. So basically, what I was saying is that people were saying that I did that video yesterday, and why did it come out on the same day as Stormi's announcement? Blah blah blah. It's a bunch of bullcrap. As I stated before, these folks just need to watch who they talking to, Miss Gina. That's it. I'm just My grandmama used to say back in the day, I ain't your play pretty. Don't come over talking to me crazy and telling me what to do. They was telling me I need to delete the video and put the video up and all kind of stuff. Man, if y'all don't go on and find somebody else to play with, I'm leaving that video right there. That video got 25,000 views on there. Are you crazy? It's staying right there. Not messing up my coin. Yeah, the lady is Looney Tunes, okay? The lady is absolutely Looney Tunes. That's just all that is. Um, so yeah, so the awards will be great, y'all. We've done so much for the awards, and so I can't wait. I can't wait. So just to remind y'all again, the events for the awards, the award show is on June the 6th. On June the 5th, we are having an honorees dinner on the 6th. I mean on the 5th, I'm sorry, on the 5th, that's that Friday. The host hotel is Marriott Houston Hobby Airport. Okay, that is the host hotel. Um, it may have more than 25,000. I think. Yeah, it may have more than 25,000. The host hotel, the host hotels, uh, their uh, Lord have mercy, what I'm trying to say. Their price, the rate for the night is $89 per night. Okay. And you can go online and click the link online and it'll take you to how you can book your room as well. Hey Missy Vet. Oh, that's what I was doing. I was looking at the views on this video. Content and live. Okay. The video has 29,709 views on it so far, with 806 likes and 4 dislikes. I don't give a damn about no dislikes though. It's still engagement. That's what the people don't realize. Y'all go to disliking people video, and it literally, what you don't know, slow and dumb. Disliking the video don't do what y'all think it do. Because people think disliking the video does something different. It don't. It shows that you're engaging in the content. It shows that people dislike my videos all the time, Miss Tiffany, but it don't mean nothing. To YouTube, that's engagement. It don't do nothing. Yeah, it don't do nothing. It's just engagement. We got 99.5% of people who like the video. So yeah, it's just engagement. I don't care. I really don't typically even look at my dislikes. I just look at the likes and keep it pushing. Not slow and dumb. Slow and dumb. So slow and dumb. Hey Lasso, what's going on? How you doing? You doing all right? Today is Thursday, y'all. Jesus. I wish it wasn't Thursday. I wish it was already Friday. 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 Oh, this is what I'm gonna say about the awards. Tomorrow for the awards, if you guys are coming to Houston or you're planning to come to Houston because you got some months to plan, we will be running a sale on tickets while voting is open. Okay, we'll be running a sale on tickets while voting is open. So y'all will start seeing those advertisements over here too. Okay. All right, y'all. Let's take up a quick offering. We got 68 people in here. I'm gonna see how many people leave. But let's take up a quick offering. What time is it? It's 8:12. Can we get 5 people to bless the platform with $8.12? Can we do that? I think we can. I think we can do our offering. How many miles do I still have in the chat right now? How many miles I got here? Can we take up an offering? Where is my? I need I need another notebook. I be sitting up here tearing these pages out of this notebook, and now it's bald headed. The notebook bald headed now, y'all. The notebook is bald headed, and I need I need another one. Not the notebook bald headed. Um, see, I'm not understanding this. Okay, why are y'all messing with Jamal Bryant? I am confused. On the second night of the village gathering in 2019, now we're going all the way back to 2019. Oh yeah, she did say that in the interview that she did not attend her daughter's funeral because yeah, she gave details. That's why I say that her interview with Oprah was really good because I didn't know that either until I think I may have heard that, but I didn't know specifically hear her say it until she done her interview. But yeah, you're right. You are so right. I I yeah. She said she was doing it to prevent from issues issues happening. Mm-hmm. Yep. I kind of I when I heard that I was like, whoa. Okay, so somebody put on the second night of our village gathering in 2019, one of our armor bearers came to the office and said, Pastor Jamal Bryant is here. Where should we seat him here? As in our little church? I went to the sanctuary and stand in the back. Brother reaching out. What is Jamal Bryant doing? Maybe it's because we don't go over there to the new breed. I mean, to the new birth that we don't know what's going on. What is going on with Jamal? I'm confusion. I don't understand this. What is Jamal doing that's different from what he's been doing? I don't know. Somebody put this whole. I'm not reading this whole thing, but somebody put a whole think piece. This think piece is at least 6, 7 slides. A think piece about Jamal Bryant, and it's fresh. They just posted it 9 minutes ago. So I don't know. I don't know. He's giving false prophet, but what prophecies have he given that's been false? Everybody is saying, "Oh, he like worshiping the world and he like doing this." Well, how do we know that? Like people that don't live in, and again, maybe it's because I'm not front row and center to see, but when I hear this man preaching and stuff like that, like I hear him preaching. I don't I don't understand what he's doing outside of. So does his wife dress make him a false prophet? What makes him a false prophet? What is he doing that makes him a false prophet? And I hope don't nobody bring up his past because it's a lot of preachers out here that got a past that's far worse than Jamal's, to be honest. And don't nobody talk about it, huh? So what is Jamal doing? Do anybody gonna do we need to do an interview with somebody down to the new breed? I mean, why do I keep saying new breed? New birth. And I remember that they had a child. Them people had a hit out on Jamal. And remember they had Jamal's face up on them protesting sticks and they was going around talking about how they was gonna do something to Jamal. Um I what has Jamal done that other people I'm confused, you know. I'm from Baltimore. His name is Mud Bear. He had to move to Atlanta. Again, y'all are thinking about the man past. His name is Mud probably because he was sleeping with women and doing all kind of stuff, having kids out of wedlock, blah 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 blah. We get that point. But now the man is married. He and is the man messing around? What is happening? I don't. Again, there are a lot of people, a lot of preachers that have a past that is far worse than Jamal's. So I'm not sure I understand what is it about him. Do we know that he's stepping out on his part? Do we know that for a fact? Do we know that for a fact? Cause I ain't heard no woman or nothing come out and give no nothing since he been with his new wife. Do we know that for a fact, or are we thinking once a cheater, always a cheater? Because they had new breed of people in his church. Well, the reason why I say new breed is because new breed is the church that Tamala and David Mann go to here in Fort Worth. That's why I was saying new breed. But I don't know, y'all. I kind of think some people are just like making their own rhetoric just based off of what they know maybe about Jamal. But I'm not sure what he's doing different from these other folks. I'm not I'm not trying to be biased. Well, I don't think it's being biased. I'm just trying to figure out if I'm missing something. Like, what is it? Because publicly, you got these people with these think pieces, these conspiracy theories. You got folks doing videos behind um um scary movie 4 music and stuff on it, and I'm like, this one man said, this man Jamal Bryant, and he whispering and talking all like he narrating for a scary movie or something. And I'm just confused. I think the reason why it probably doesn't seem like Eddie Long received as much heat is because of the fact that back then social media wasn't as A1 as it is now. I think we see a lot of stuff on social media now, whereas back when Eddie Long did what he did, social media was just really getting started. You know what I mean? It wasn't as it is now. Um, but he did definitely catch the heat. I guess I'm just trying to figure out what Jamal is doing. That's I don't know. I don't know. The men of God mad. The women of God is mad. The people of God is mad. The children is mad. Everybody mad. Everybody is mad. I don't know. I don't know what he's doing over there. My sister leads praise and worship over there. Shout out to my good sis Tiffany Boone. I would forever love my sis. She has an impeccable resume uh, in the church and gospel world. I don't get it. I don't get it, and I really don't. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm gonna go around there and visit them people church, figure out what's going on. Cause what's tea? Thank you for your cash out, baby. I appreciate it. Okay, can we get 4 more people to bless the platform with $8.12? Can we do that? Can we get 4 more people to be a blessing here on the platform? $8.12. Okay, so Jamal Bryant is the worst pastor to ever live. They still have his church. They still won't have his church nor his wife. Yeah, that's why I'm saying like the infidelity stuff that was before he got married. Do we know for a fact that that man is still doing stuff? Because I truly, honestly see a change in Jamal. Before this, I realized who Jamal was, but it seems like to me, I'm gonna be honest. I think what it is, I think it's more about his wife than anything. I do. I think it's more about his wife than anything. Because there are people who are really talking about his wife, the fact that she's an AKA, and the fact of how she dressed even before she became a first lady, which is crazy. Talking about she pastors don't dress like that. I'm confusion. I guess I'm just really trying to figure out what it is. But I think I'm gonna be honest. I think some of it is a level of jealousy. I do, and I don't even really like using that word for everything. I think some of it is a level of jealousy, a little bit. Where his wife said that she is a professional pastor. She wore the dress for herself and her husband. Okay, yeah, hopefully this dress ain't got folks out here with these conspiracy theories. My God, it's a dress. It's over with. It is about 20 days later, because that didn't even happen New Year's Eve. He preached about it on New Year's Eve. It happened several days before that. And we still deciding to drag this on and on and on. I think they don't like his wife. That's what I think. I think they I think along with his past and currently how she's appearing, I don't think people like it. And I don't know. I don't know. I just think people hating though. I think it's jealousy. I think it's hate. I really do because what is this man doing that's different? We just literally heard a diabolical preacher sit up and say diabolical and ruthless things in his pulpit. And you know what else is weird to me? Folks was mad at Jamal on New Year's Eve for addressing his pulpit. But then all these other preachers can address stuff in their pulpit, but it's a problem that Jamal did it. He should have done that on his podcast. Wow. So then y'all could come back and say he should have said something about it because he don't like his wife. I just feel like folk can't win for losing sometimes. And you need to get your bitch ass out of here. That's what you need to do. Ho. I don't need to rename my channel to nothing. I'm going to forever get up here and ask for whatever I need around here. It takes money to run your channel. But what you can do is you can get your ass out of here. I'm not even gonna block you. I'm not even gonna block you. I want you to stay right there. Get your bitch ass out of here. And once you hit the cash app, you got a problem. They got you because I was gonna leave you in here, ho. You ain't bothering me. As a matter of fact, we need 4 more people to bless the platform with $8.12. When y'all say stuff like that, it don't do nothing but make me really go in. And okay, we need 4 more people to be a blessing. Here, $8.12. Absolutely. Well, they can say whatever they want, but he send children to college with paid tuition. He do, and that's my thing with Jamal. Jamal has been very. Somebody had came up in my comments last week and said Jamal wasn't doing nothing for the community, and that is a lie. When COVID happened, Jamal was out there, whether he was slanging that meat round or whatever he was doing, he was still out there helping his community. When it comes to when the federal workers got laid off, he's helping. When it comes to the Target boycott, he's heading it. He's a part of it. When it comes to calling out these preachers for not speaking, y'all can speak on other pastors, but y'all can't speak on the problems that we are literally having in this world. They don't speak. The silence is loud. And Jamal is one of the, I'm not going to say one of the only pastors, but he's been one of the main pastors that we have seen out here spearheading a lot of things when it comes to the community. And I'll be like, what is it that, I don't know. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. That too, Uncle Jay. That too. But I'm just saying now, like everybody has something to say about him, and I'm just trying to figure out what is it. Jamal been doing stuff for the community. I don't get it. I really don't. I don't get it. Like I say, I think it's jealousy and I think it's hate. I really do. I think it's jealousy and I think it's hate. Those same people who don't like the wife won't won't be like the wife, period. Exactly. Exactly. You're not lying. You're absolutely not lying. I agree 1000%. I agree 1000%. I don't know, y'all. I just as soon as I logged in on Facebook, it's literally a entire dramatic whole read down about a page. I'm not finna read all that, but it's literally a whole page of Jamal hate. Probably because he's being celebrated for what he's doing and people don't like that. Nah, people don't like that. People don't like that. People don't like that. But I wondered, I was like, is it a political thing What is it exactly? Because it just doesn't make sense to me. It just doesn't. Does not. Y'all leave that man alone. Leave him and his wife alone. Let them folk live. Let them live, honey. Okay, so there was something I'm gonna talk about. Y'all, I gotta talk about this tenderism thing. This tenderism, man, I got to. So there was a lawyer who trademarked tenderism because tenderism is not trademarked. There's a lawyer who trademarked tenderism, and they want to give it to Mr. Walter. We call him Unc. Y'all know the tenderism man that the meat fall off the bone and he throw his glasses. The tenderism man. So I watched the creator last night, and I actually agree with him on this. But what he said was, I want us black people to stop telling this man that he needs to own his own company, or he need to be doing everything on his own. That man is of a certain age. Okay. That man ain't finna start from scratch when it comes to starting a business, starting a barbecue business, start whatever he doing. He not starting from scratch. He just not. He not. That man is of a certain age. And I'm gonna leave it at that as far as his age goes. But having a restaurant, and it's so easy for people to say, well, you should get your own restaurant, you should get this, you should get this. Girl, do you got the funding for it? And not only that, y'all, it is hard. It is literally hard to create the restaurant business, which is why it doesn't last long in a lot of places, is because of how hard it is. People think when you talk overhead costs that you're just talking about food costs, you're talking about materials needed for food. See, no, you have so much to be concerned about when it comes to overhead. You got to worry about your employees. You got to worry about your food. You got to worry about your inspections. You got to worry about so much. And so, no, I don't see that man leave it. And everybody keeps saying, you need to go build your own. You need to go build. Shut up. Shut up. That's weird. That is so weird to me. You cannot say that. That's why a lot of these people, that's why I've always told y'all, I don't want a restaurant. A food truck, maybe. Restaurant, hell no. And so it's weird. And then half of the people that's saying get your own, don't even got they own when it comes to a big girl. You ain't even got no little nail business. And y'all sit up here telling this man. And another thing I didn't like either was this man using you. Here's the reason why you can't say that to him, right? Because clearly he's the only person in the video hollering tenderism. And you don't think ain't nobody gonna use that for promo? What's wrong with y'all? I wonder, do these people be well? Cause I don't know. I don't know. Let me read your comments. Hold on. They did. He created the current version of the restaurant. It's his idea and recipe. It is. It is. But they saying he need to own it, meaning like own the restaurant instead of the white man. More restaurants close within the first 5 years of people running because it's not easy running a business. It's not easy running a business. People say do your own and ain't giving a dime over 2100. I mean a $21 platter. You ain't lying, Uncle Jay. It be the people in the comments. It be the people in the comments that ain't bought nothing. That ain't even went looked at no menu. Ain't ordered nothing. Ain't done nothing. They got so much to say. That's way more. That's why more people are doing food trucks because the cost, because the benefits are better. Absolutely, the benefits are so much better because you're not tied down to making money in one restaurant or one place. I just read something yesterday where somebody was saying that they were getting ready to close one of their restaurants. They got 3 restaurants, one in North or South Carolina, one in Chicago, and one in Savannah, Georgia, I believe. And the one in Savannah, Georgia, they get ready to close down because they said it wasn't doing good. And to me, if you had like a food truck, you're not stationary in one place and you can go all over the place. I do want a food truck. I ain't gonna hold y'all. If I get me a food truck, I ain't selling no potatoes on it. But I do want a food truck. I have always said that. I would live for a food truck. Would. Baby, I want a food truck like Soul Plane. Huh? I want my food truck to be like Soul Plane. Okay? I'm just saying. I do. I've maybe within the last like year or two, I've decided like, yeah, I do want a food truck. But before that, I was like, nah, no restaurant, no food truck, honey. But now I do. I do. What is he not doing as chef? He needs to sit down because he's not living what he's preaching and should be. How do we know that though, Miss Gwen? How do we know that he's not that he's not living what he's preaching now? Again, all of these preachers, your preacher got a pass. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying have that same grace that you have for the next person because everybody got about preachers and stuff. There's a whole lot of preachers with a past. You know what I mean? So I don't know. What up though, Harold? What it do? What it do? What it do? Do I just saw a new story about a popular restaurant in DC that's been open for over a decade, is a staple in the community, is closing its doors. It's not easy. It's not easy. Look at Miss Robbie. Look at Miss Robbie. Now y'all know how I feel about Miss Robbie. But look at Miss Robbie. Her restaurants are no more. You know what I'm saying? Like we listen, when we used to go to Convocation, St. Louis, we was stopping by Sweetie Pies. We was. We was stopping by Sweetie Pies. Sweetie Pies was everybody like Sweetie Pies. But now it's no more because again the overhead and the thought of it, y'all, it is a lot. It is a lot. I'm gonna tell you, just having a production business is a lot. Huh? So yeah, no, I miss me with the restaurant. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. And you know another thing, that's why I have always said when it come to Candy and Todd, their biggest mistakes is hiring their family. That's the biggest mistake that you can make in the restaurant industry is hiring your family. The biggest mistake. You can't hire your family to be no bartender. You can't hire your family to be no waiter. You cannot hire your family round in no restaurant. And Candy, we know you love your family. But to be truthful and to be honest with you, that I think that's some of the reason why the business ain't what it is. I remember when we went to Candy's restaurant in this had to be it's 2026 now. This had to be 2024. This is 2024. Went to Candy's restaurant. Mind you, this is when they had a line. Y'all know the parking. This was at the main one. The main old lady gang. The parking in the back was horrible. You can't park back there. And if you do park back there, they charge you like $20 to park back there. Or you can find parking on the street if you're lucky. You stand in this hotline for hours or whenever. I know we stood there at least from we stood there probably about 30 minutes. They come outside talking about we don't got no cook right now. He'll be here in another hour or so. They were supposed to have been opening the restaurant up at 12 o'clock. Girl, you don't got no cook. And guess what? The cook is Candy cousin. That's the stuff that you just can't do that. And then Shambrika and Sharonda and Shanika, they come out of they come out of the restaurant, keep telling us, we still waiting on the cook. We still waiting on the waiter. But then in Atlanta, one thing you gotta remember, especially in the summertime, you're gonna be waiting when you go to a restaurant. You're probably gonna be waiting a little bit. So I don't mind standing in line waiting a little bit. But if you're gonna keep coming out here, girl, telling me the cook ain't showed up, girl, I'm good. I'm good. I just want to understand that. Oh, hold on. I have a food truck and I go to the clubs on Thursdays through Sunday and make lots of money. I know that's right, Sister Cheryl. Judge not ye be judged. That's right. Yes, there's. Oh wait a minute. Yes, there is no around the corner for me. They're closing their doors. Yeah, it's and especially in this economy right now, what people don't realize is funding is limited. Grants are limited. There are still grants out here. We'd be liars if we said that there weren't grants, but you're gonna probably have to hire you a good grant writer, um, in order to get you solidify you a really good grant at this point. But there are some companies, some black owned companies um, that still write grants, but funding is not what it used to be. Funding is just not what it used to be. And this climate where that's what I was getting ready to say, little baby. That's what I was meaning when I said funding. A lot of this stuff you can't just do it on your own. It's impossible, solely impossible, unless they are actually knowledgeable about in your business. Not a former waiter being the restaurant manager. That ain't the same thing. No, that's not. That's not. I agree. Hey, Miss Didi. Well, remember, she part of Sweetie Pie's demise was Miss Robbie taking up for her son. No, I agree with that. I agree with that 1000%. That's why I say y'all know how I feel about Miss Robbie. I actually can't stand Miss Robbie. I cannot, because of her alignment with her grandson, being unalived. I don't got no respect for Miss Robbie in that area. Um, when it comes to Miss Robbie, or when it comes to Sweetie Pies, you're right. And there were, what was the last location that closed? I can't remember where that location was, but I was saying that to make a point that it still ain't easy, because she's supposed to be opening up another restaurant and she ain't done it yet. Because again, she out of all people should know that this ain't easy. Your son took your name and ran down there to Louisiana and opened up a restaurant. You know, Tim was just like Gladys Knight's son. Gladys Knight's son ruined Gladys Knight Chicken and Waffle. That restaurant should still be open right now. But yeah, you're right. A lot of that is because of Tim. That's true. I sell spicy African food. Okay, I don't want none of y'all to be offended when I ask y'all this question. And I'm a chef, but I do want to know this question. What is the slime stuff that y'all, it look nasty. I'm just telling y'all. And I don't even know if this African food or if this like Jamaican. I think it's African food. I've seen Africans eat it. I think it's African food. So they grab this stuff in this, and it look like they dip it in Play-Doh, and they take it and put it in their mouth. What is that? I can't stand. Man, I saw what's her name doing a mukbang with that. I said, oh, your baby, that look like throw up in a pot. What is that stuff called? Hey, Sweet Pea, what's going on? That's the one. The one that was in Upper Crest. The one that was in Upper Crest was the one that the hospital, the VA hospital, made her shut that one down. Yep, you're right. You're sure right. Fufu, that's what it's called. Listen, do y'all eat that? Y'all like that? Y'all like that fufu? Y'all eat fufu? Yeah, baby. No, ma'am. That literally looks like, is that's African, right? That look like throw up in a bowl, and then y'all take that Play-Doh stuff and dip it in there. That stuff look like Play-Doh. Somebody say it look like dough. It don't look like dough. It look like Play-Doh. Okay, it look like Play-Doh. Take a piece of it, you dip it in there, and then you put it in your mouth, and then they just, boy, they be smacking like us so good. I'm like, damn. Y'all be eat down, honey. I can't do it. I cannot do it. You eat it almost every day. What does it taste like? What does it taste like? I couldn't get past the look of it. But what does it taste like? Cheryl, or anybody that has had it, what it tastes like. Hey, IPV. Hey, Ray 8405. Hey, Lonnie. I don't know. I can't do the fufu, honey. Can't do the fufu. Oh, another thing. I had a friend who had a restaurant in Dallas, and he had this restaurant for 3 months, y'all. 3 months. Crazy part is he was only open 3 days a week, but it ain't for the week. It's just not for the week. It's not for the week. Um, what my suggestion to him was when he closed his restaurant, I gave him a life changing situation. To this day, we still talk. Shout out to Chef Jared. What I told him was we had a mutual friend that had a daiquiri shop, and the mutual friend had reached out to me and asked if I wanted to be the chef at the daiquiri shop, and I didn't. And the reason why I didn't is because I went in, looked in that kitchen, child. It needed some repairing. Okay, so I was like, nah, I'm good. So I told one of my friends, I said, hey, you should partner with him, but what I would do is have him get somebody to come in and clean the rest. I mean, the kitchen really good. Child, uh, he had that daiquiri shop for probably a year after that, and the guy only worked there for about a year, and that was it. That was it. That was it. So yeah, it'd be a lot. It tastes like okra. Oh, you can make it with yam. Okay, okay, okay. Wait, Harold said so. Let me see. It comes with the delicacy, sort of like what fries are to Americans. I've had it once, and I remember it being delicious. Okay, okay. Listen, I don't know, y'all. I just can't get past that slimy part. Yeah, I can't be doing like the people. The people, baby, they don't breathe. They go for it. They eat it and then they go for more. They don't breathe. They just eat it. I don't think I can do that. I probably can try it, but I don't think I can do that. It does taste good. You would have had to try it to know whether or not it's good. It's good. Um, I love plantains. I love plantain. And thank you for speaking of plantain. Thank you for speaking of plantain. Y'all, don't tell nobody. But I'm finna get a hot plate up here. And I will be making me some plantain. Will. Will. It's not slimy. It do be slimy. Uh-uh. Array 84. She said, who made it for you? It do be slimy. It do. I be seeing people eating it be slimy looking. I saw I saw Shannon Sharp eat it with Keith Lee one day, and he slopped up the whole container almost. Dang, dang. The fufu isn't slimy. Something is slimy. I done seen some slime before. Y'all not to make me crazy. I done seen some that look slimy. Let me Google it while I'm sitting here. Uh, Unless that's not fufu I'm talking about. Yeah, yeah. This lady got on her thing. Y'all not gonna fool me. This thing say slimy on. There's 3 videos, one on YouTube, one on TikTok, another one on YouTube that say fufu with slimy something. Mm-mm. Why it look like she got a chicken wing up under there? Y'all eat chicken wings with it? Wait, what is in this? Oh my god! Now y'all taking me down a rabbit hole. I want to listen to this. Let me listen to this, sir. Ugh. Y'all miss me with that. Y'all said talking about ain't slimy. Uh. Oh no. You can pray all you want to before you eat this, sir. It still don't look good. You can pray to the Father 15 times before you eat this. It don't look good. Plava sauce. Okay, wait. Maybe some had okra to theirs. It's okra. Oh, is that what make it so slimy? Oh my god! Everybody in the comments say it's delicious. It looks so delicious. Yeah, y'all. I know y'all. That's probably y'all used to eating that, but Doc, you wrapping it around your fingers and stuff, and then sopping all your fingers in your mouth. Y'all see, I can't do it. I love everybody that love it. I love y'all. I still love y'all. I still love y'all, but can't do it. I can't do it. I can't do it. I love y'all down, but let me look at her video over here real quick on TikTok. Oh, it's a lot of people on TikTok eating this. Okay, y'all right. Y'all may be right. Hold on, let me see. Okay, so she said this is
Mm. Ooh, I know. I put the fork down, okay? I put the fork down.
I don't see people eating that with no food.
And okra soup. I haven't had this in so long.
Oh, okay, it's okra soup.
Mm.
Doc. Doc. Y'all can have that one. Y'all can have that one. I don't even know what made me go down that rabbit hole, but y'all can have it. I'm warming some up right now. Well, this man got a chicken leg. It look like a chicken leg, a chicken wing, and child, it look like a little pork chop under that. I know it's not. Fish, a fish head. Is what it look like. Okra good for the digestive. Now, little baby, I like okra fried, dyed, and laid to the side. I don't even eat okra gumbo. Okay, cause I don't like that slime. I don't. I think that's so nasty. My grandma, she used to make okra gumbo all the time. Girl, I'm not eating that. I'm just not. I'll make it for the people, but it just doesn't sound appealing to you, and that's okay. Well, so here's the thing, though, Harold. I'm not opposed to try. I'm not even opposed to trying it. I'm not. Maybe if you give me fufu that's not slimy, I'm okay with it. Mm-hmm. Fu- okay, let me see. Let me see if I can find fufu not slimy. Let me see what. Okay, fufu. Girl, not y'all telling me I need a count. I got a I got a TikTok. Okay, let's see. Fufu. Okay, this how they make it.
How to properly eat
Oh,
fufu.
girl, you gonna get me demonetized over here putting a WAP song on or whatever that song is. Okay, so she grabbing her her filling. She putting it in it. Nah, this one ain't slimy. Now see, I could probably do this one. This just look like this should look like soup in a bowl or something. This one ain't slimy. I can do that one. I could try it if it's not slimy. Yeah, I could try that one. This the man that I seen. He took that okra slime out that pot. It look like he got eggs up in there. So you can put whatever you want to in the soup or whatever. Fufu is like a potato ball. It's made out of let's say yam ground down. Some eat it with stew or gumbo like this. Okay, got it. Got it. But I'm talking about like the stuff you dip it in. That's just called like a soup. I really want to know because girls look good. Hers look good. It ain't slimy. His ain't slimy either. Oh, let me see. Oh, his look good. His look like rice in a bowl. That's what it look like. Look like he might got a little meat over there. I don't know what kind of meat that is. They keep moving the camera. Okay, so okay, this may not be too bad. It may not be too bad. Just miss me with the slime stuff. That's it. That's it. That's all. Just miss me with the slime stuff. The rest of the stuff, I could probably eat it. I probably could eat that. Yeah, I could do that. I could try it. Well, call our gumbo GB. We call our gumbo GB. Okay, okay, okay. You can eat with lots of dishes. It's the African version of mashed potatoes. Oh, y'all, y'all probably like now, chef. You a chef? Why you don't know this stuff? Listen, I really didn't start seeing people eat fufu until probably about a couple years ago. I started seeing people really buying fufu and eating fufu, and I'm like, what is this? And then I saw the slime stuff. Yeah. Well, anyway, y'all, let me get off of here. Been up here a minute. Um, we got Traders tonight. We got episode 4 of Traders tonight. So I really do need to give y'all a review on the first 3 episodes of Traders. Well, Traders might already be on the thing already, or maybe it doesn't come out till 9. We got Traders. I do have some. I think I'll do a video to break down this Belle Collective teaser. Letitia and Latrice, and what else do I want to break down? And then we got to talk about this tenderism thing. We just got to. Oh, that's how we got on this conversation, ain't it? With the tenderism man. Okay, yeah, make a video and send it to me because I'd like to see it. Like I said, I think I could do it. I think I could do it just as long as it's not slimy. Other than that, I could do it. All right, y'all. So tomorrow I won't be live in the morning because voting opens for the awards for the reality TV Starlight Awards. So I'll be focusing on that. But other than that, y'all, I hope y'all have a beautiful day. Yeah, I said beautiful. Have a beautiful day. Don't let the people get to you around at that job and stuff, y'all. I used to watch B Love eat fufu soup. That's what I was actually talking about was B Love. Um, I like me some B Love. I do. I like me some B Love, and I really like her son. What's his name? Darius. He looked just like her though. He looked just like his mama. He looked just like his mama, Mr. Darius. All right, y'all. You right. Pearson's Enterprises. Child, did you see it, Harold? Did you see her and Latrice getting ready to box and stuff? And then the people talking about, oh my God, Latrice, why would you do that to your friend? Did y'all forget what Letitia and Marie did to Latrice? On this one, I'm not mad at Latrice, actually. I'm not mad at Latrice. I sure ain't. I'm not mad at Latrice. Y'all did that. Darius and Dalvin. Yep. I think that Darius looked just like her. Ray 8405 said, I can't do below. She do too much preaching and not enough eating. That is funny because that is true. You watch Dalvin, the older one? Yeah, I like Darius. I like Darius. I like his personality. He seems real cool. All right, y'all. I hope you guys have a great day. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll be sure to talk to y'all later. Peace, y'all. I think my iPad about to die.